Alright, hello guys, my username is cdmagaka. I'm just gonna use a little intro here to introduce myself. What this is a video walkthrough commentary series done on the video game Gaiden Sigma 2. I feel as if Gaiden Sigma 2, it has enough differences in the game itself to warrant its own little walkthrough. I just like to give some credit where it's due. Namely, all my techniques, all my knowledge, all this stuff comes from a user, Master Ninja Guide. He calls himself Reims. He did the only, I should add, walkthrough commentary on the original version of this game, which is Ninja Gaiden 2. And so he kind of inspired me to do this. I feel like Sigma 2 deserves its own because it's different enough, aside from the blood flossing. That's something that a lot of people are whining about. I personally don't care. The blood, it's still a fun game. It's a bit more easier to play than Gaiden 2 because it's not as cheap. I'm going to talk about a couple terms. Well, this video series in general is talking about tips, tricks, ways to manipulate the chess to your own advantage, how to take care of some enemies, weapons used, how I like to play the game, tips for beginners, how to beat it for the people who are having problems. I may be wrong in some cases. I won't present every possible ways on how to do this, so feel free if you want to either correct me at some points if I'm mistaken, introduce new ways. Let's all be friendly, try to have fun with this stuff, and help people out, because it's good to help people. It's very good. That was my Hutch impression. Hutch, I love you, in a guyish-like manner, not gayish. You're cool and all. You also helped me to kind of inspire to do some of this stuff. Oh no, the shop's gonna hell. There's your blood loss right there. Or loss of blood, I should say. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna talk about some key terms I'm gonna use, some abbreviations. I'm gonna talk about iframes. Iframes, invulnerable. That's invulnerability frames. That's where in points where Ryu can't get hit. I'll talk about that a bit later. UTs stand for ultimate techniques. Level 1, level 2. That's your subsequent charges. OTs are obliteration techniques. So let's familiarize ourselves with that. Iframes, UTs, OTs, I'll use those quite a bit. Shuriken to the face. Kinda hard to miss that. He's behind you, you fool! 3, 2, 1. Oh! Cut so fine and don't even cut at all. That's retarded. Oh well. Yes, I will be cracking some jokes. I'm gonna try to have some fun with this stuff. Iframes are points where Ryu can't get hit. I'm gonna talk about those. Iframes and vulnerability frames. It's where Ryu cannot get damaged, or your character, I should say. You cannot get damaged at all. These occur during some throws, such as the guillotine throw. I'll talk about that. Your ultimate techniques, while you're using them, not while you're charging. During your ultimate techniques, your Izuna drop, I would recommend that technique. Anyways, let's get started. A flying swallow right there, very useful technique, and I don't know what to do. You notice I throw a lot of shurikens in my videos, like right there. Chopped off his leg, pretty cool. Missed the OT, there you go. I throw a lot of shuriken, it helps me reset my jumping time, so I know when to do my OTs, like right there. See that on landing? That's what the shurikens help me do. They allow me to reset the time I have to remember to do my UTs on landing, so I can immediately absorb the essence. And what on landings do, they get rid of the charging time that you do. Normally, I actually show this later in my video, I can't remember, that if you're on the ground and you hold triangle, Ryu does a little preparation stance in order to get ready. Another cutscene, just going to use this to talk for a minute. But if you do an on-landing, you can immediately cut from the charge state and go right to absorbing the essence, as you saw earlier, and just demolish him. Again, a lot of my tricks, techniques are borrowed from Reims, so, you'll find a lot of similarities if you compare his videos to mine. In fact, they're possibly identical, but he does a better job of killing people, because I'd have some epic fails and whatnot.
You don't know her?
Talking to strangers, are we, old man? You dirty old man.
She was looking for you.
It's important to use iframes, though, to your advantage. If you get stuck with incendiary shuriken, or IS shuriken, you can use that so when it blows up, you won't get hurt. Also, right after you dash, like right there, you'll get invulnerable. Here, I'm trying to get to that pot right there to absorb the essence, so I can whip out another little level 1 UT right here, deal him a couple guys. Followed up with an OT, very nice. A guillotine throw him. Guillotine throws, if you throw the guy into a wall, you will actually delimb them most of the time, and so it's very important. And guillotine throw, like right there. Look, guillotine throw him, followed up with an OT, he's dead. Guillotine throw, that square and X. Right there, I absorbed the essence real fast and I judged him. I figured I had enough time. Just demolish him right here. Holding R1 to see where you have to go. Very useful too if you get lost. Even though it's a straightforward game. I'm coming over here because there's a herb. I'll talk about the chests and like dynamic chests later on when we come up to a point. Rat boy, yeah, hey. Yes, you're in my video. This fight over here, I like to come over here, just jump down off these steps, do an on-landing charge. And these guys throw shurikens, but they don't do much. I mean, little health loss, but I mean, it's not much. Not compared to the payback I gave them in a minute. One dead, no delimbed, and you get a lovely angle of me chopping that guy down. First save point, door won't open until you use it, so use it. Alright, this fight, I like to run in here, run back, so they can't throw shuriken at me. This is spawn charge technique. They come through the door, boom, I just start demolishing them. Get 2 down, I chop them up. Helps to do if you hit R1, to resend the camera behind your back so you can kind of see what you're doing. That helps. And look, these guys are going to OT after OT. And I got one more guy left in there as a jump. And throw shurikens into the wall. That wall was hostile. It was going to kill me if I didn't throw the shurikens at it. We wrap it up with a nice 49 hit combo. So, yay. I like how you fling the blood off. At least I kept that in the game. Alright, now that chest at the end of the hallway right there, ignore it. Unless you... it's got blue essence and it's a simple fight. Here, they're going to come running at you. I like to charge my UT. Let's just demolish them. I think I get 2 delimbed, looks like. Another dead. From there, it's OT. Shuriken to stun them impedes their movement, allows you to, you know, go along with your plans. And now these 2 are just going to get delimbed real fast. Again, shuriken stunning. Learn to use your shuriken. They help with your on landings a lot. And you'll notice I like to pick up chests. It gives me more time in my videos to kind of blab. Talk to you guys a bit. Hopefully my voice is tolerable enough for you to do that. And they tell you how to platform, so I guess you fail at platform, you run down there. How I move in battle, if you guys are having trouble, like I had this for a longest time, still ignoring the blue essence chest, no, that's not a problem. If you have problems, that's a video cut. I actually died a couple times, and so you're gonna see some video cuts. If you guys are having problems like not absorbing the essence in combat, you absorb it and then you have nothing to do an on landing with, hold down the block button like a religion. You're going to like religiously hold down that block button. Then if you move it with the do dash block. I can't remember the technique. The reverse wind technique actually. Huh. That's pretty handy right there. They're telling you how to dodge enemy attacks after you've gone through a couple fights. This game is cruel in some ways. The reverse wind technique. It helps you, gives you some iframes, like when you're stuck with a shuriken, if you dash, you won't get hurt. Life 1,000 gods, give you some health. And, oh, yeah, you can jump over there, get your Life 1,000 gods. This fight's going to pop up. I have no real way to do this. I don't know what I was doing standing there. I'm trying to go for the pot. I'm a pot addict, apparently. Another cheesy joke of a pun. And there I'm missing with guillotine throws. I finally get one. Wrap it up with the UT. And now I'm going to have some essence, but I'm going to get hit. Dodge around. On landing. Right there, I was able to whip out a UT level 2. I judge them. You have to learn to read your enemies, too. If that comes a time, though, you'll just know when they're going to attack you. And then I finally break the pot open. I finally got my pot. Again, I apologize for any cheesy jokes. He's going to do cartwheel, barely got him, and then the wall stops me. These walls, they just love the enemies and hate you to death. Chop his head off. Yes! We're coming up right here. We got a Herb of Spiritual Life. Good stuff. Herbs. Gotta love herbs. Oh, and I missed this guy. He surprised me. But again, look, guillotine throw into the wall, OT, easy way to wrap it up. Learn to love that guillotine throw. Spam it. Here we have our first Nimpo. It's the Inferno Nimpo. Triangle and O, very handy. Now this is your first IS ninja fight. IS ninjas, they're the clawed ninjas that throw the incendiary shurikens at you that blow up. And I have such a pain with these guys. I do. These guys are tough because the level 1 UT won't delim them. I mean, weaken them, but I mean, it doesn't do much if it doesn't delim them. I think I hit the same guy over and over. Oh, I think I delimbed him. Yeah, so 2 level 1 UTs look like delim them. And then I got some essence on hold. I'm trying to use that. The guy sticks me, so quick, go into an iframe. The shuriken blew up during my UT. I did not get damaged at all. See that, folks? He's dead. Wrap him up with an OT. I got 1 left, maybe. Ah, but he went. Yeah, look at that fucker. And then I got enough time to stun him with a shuriken, hit him with level 2 UT, and destroy him. These guys have killed me many times in this fun fight. So I'm gonna run back and save. You notice I'm spamming my saves. Master Ninja mode, I hate to redo fights.